close your eyes, we'll say prayer. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Yes, slowly open your eyes, students. In the previous class, we all discussed about the lesson number 1. Today, I am going to teach you the one poem. That is poem number 2, March. March. Do you all know months? How many months are there in a year? And as you all know, that names also. So, March is also one month in the year. Before starting this lesson, I would like to give you some introduction about this poem. Who is the poet of this poem? Poem number 2, March. The poet is William Wordsworth. The poet is William Wordsworth. So, we need to know some information about the William Wordsworth. We should know the poet biography. So, here is the biography, William Wordsworth biography. And the William Wordsworth was born on 7 April 1770. 7 April 1770 in the place Cockermouth, England, in the United Kingdom. It is in the United Kingdom, Cockermouth. And the occupation was poet. The William Wordsworth is a famous poet, and the education was, he did his education in Hawkshead Grammar School. His school is in the Hawkshead Grammar School, school name, and he is completed his degree in the University of Cambridge. He learnt in the Cambridge University, and he wrote the total poems 387 poems. 387 poems the William Wordsworth was wrote. And the William Wordsworth also called by poet of nature. This poet is also called by poet of nature and also a worshipper of nature. Means he used to give preference to the nature. That's why this poet is called as a worshipper of nature. Next, the William Wordsworth was died on 23 April 1850. 23 April 1850. This is the brief introduction about the poet William Wordsworth. Dear students, you need to copy these all points in your notebook. Write down these all points in your fair book neatly. How I written on the board, no, you also write like this only. Born, occupation, education. This is the brief introduction about the William Wordsworth. Okay, dear students, if possible, you search it on the Google by typing the name William Wordsworth for more details, and also you can see his picture also, his photo. By seeing that, you will come to know about his biography. Okay, dear students, I hope you all understood this introduction about poet. Next, come to the poem. I would like to ask you some questions. How many seasons do we have in a year? How many seasons are there? How many seasons are there? You might have learned in the previous classes or in your childhood also you learned this. There are 4 seasons. So which are those? Name them. Yes, name them. Spring, summer, autumn and winter. Spring, summer, autumn and winter. So again there is one question. After winter, which season comes? Which season comes after winter? After winter, spring season comes. Yes, spring season. Next, there is again one question is there. During spring season, which types of environment you see in the nature? How is the nature during the spring season? Any idea? What happens during the spring season? What changes do you see? Yes, during the spring we see in the different changes in the nature, like that the birds are singing, and the blossoming flowers, growing plants. Isn't it very one type of positive energy we'll get in the spring season? You might have one question in your mind, why teacher is telling about these seasons and this environment nature? Because this March season is itself about the nature only. Nature, how is our nature, how it looks in the during the March season and when the spring season starts. This poem is about this only. So during spring season we can hear birds singing and also blossom flowers, growing plants, isn't it? And mangoes. Like this, there are different changes we can see in the nature. And also in an Indian calendar, according to the Indian calendar, there are 6 Rutus. Which are those Rutugalu? You might have learnt in the Kannada subject. Yavu Rutugalu? Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad, Hemant, Shishira. These are 6 Ritus we have in our Indian calendar. According to Indian calendar, 6 Ritus, and according to the Western, we have 4 seasons. Understood? Yes. Shall we start poem now? All of you open your page number 11. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing. The small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. The small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. The green field sleeps in the sun. So, what here the poet is describing about the nature is, the cock is crowing. Cock means what? Cock. Cock means what? Koli. Yes, hen, cock, hunja. Yes, isn't it? Hunja. Yes, crowing. In ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Crowing, ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Next, what happens? The stream is flowing. Stream. What? Stream means what? Pond, lake, stream. Yes, stream means it's a small river. Halla. In Kannada we call it as a halla ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಕೊಳ್ಳ ನದಿ. ಏನೋ ನೀರು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂಥರ ಹರಿದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ. The stream is flowing. Flowing ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಹರಿಯುವುದು. ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಹಳ್ಳ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಹರಿತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, the small birds twitter. Small birds twitter. Twitter ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಕೂಗೋದು, ಗೊನ್ಗೋದು. ಬರ್ಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? It is to make a number of short rapid sounds. For example, ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಸಂತ ಋತುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳು? ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಮಾವಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಟ್ವಿಟರ್. The small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. Lake. Lake ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಕೆರೆ, ಪಾಂಡ್. ಎಸ್, ಗ್ಲಿಟರ್, doth glitter. Does ಇದರ past tense ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Doth. D-O-T-H. Doth. Glittered. Shine brightly with the flashing points of a light. Shine brightly with the flashing points of a light means the lake is shining brightly with a flashing brightness or a flashing light. Means ಕೆರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಳಿತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸನ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ರೇಸ್ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ, ಸನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಕೆರೆ ಹೊಳಿತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ ತರ? ಪಳ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಅದು ಹೊಳಿತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮಿಂಚ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. The green field sleeps in the sun. Green field ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ನೇಚರ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಹಸಿರಿನಿಂದ ತುಂಬಿದೆ, ಸಮೃದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ದ ನೇಚರ್ ಈಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸನ್. ಸನ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸನ್ನನ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಒಂದು ಛಾಯೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಹಸಿರಿನಿಂದ ಸಮೃದ್ಧವಾದಂತ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮಲಗಿಕೊಂಡಿವೆ. ಸಮೃದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾವೆ, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತತೆಯಿಂದ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸನ್. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ನೇಚರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ದ ಕಾಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರೋವಿಂಗ್, ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋವಿಂಗ್, ದ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಟ್ವಿಟರ್, ದ ಲೇಕ್ ಡತ್ glitter, the green field sleeps in the sun. So this is the about the first paragraph of this poem. Dear students, read this poem thoroughly, okay, and make a list of the seasons as well as Indian, according to the Indian calendar, ritus and the what, and also seasons, different types of seasons, and answer the given questions. Shall I continue the next paragraph? Yes. The oldest and the youngest are at work with the strongest. The oldest and the youngest are at work with the strongest. The cattle are grazing, their heads never raising. The cattle are grazing, their heads never raising. There are 40 feeding like one. There are 40 feeding like one. Okay. The oldest and the youngest means the aged person and the young person. Both are become the strongest to work at this time. And the cattle are grazing, their heads never raising. Cattle. What do you mean by cattle? As you all have seen in the fields, how they work by using the bullock cart and how they used to fill the grass and the creeps in the field. Yes, like that. And their heads never raising. Their heads never raising. And also there are 40 feeding like one. There are 40 feeding like one means here they are comparing 40 to 1. 40 feeding like 1. ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಯಾವ ತರ ಫೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, 40 ಜನರಿಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Yes. So now I'll repeat once again. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, the small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter, the green field sleeps in the sun, the oldest and the youngest are at work with the strongest. The cattle are grazing, their heads never rising. There are 40 feeding like one. So these two paragraphs we learn today. Remaining will continue in the next class. So today's homework is copy the biography of the poet William Wordsworth biography and also write down the new words called twitter, duck, glitter, and also what, grazing. Collect these new words, make a list of new words and also write seasons and Indian ritus, 6 ritus. Grishma, Sharat, Vasant, Shishira, Hemant. Yes. Ritis. Make a list of these children. Remaining will continue in the next class. Thank you.